Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. If you want to know how to get back your ex-girlfriend and boyfriend, click the link below.
10 days after the divorce was finalized. Hello everyone, it's been 1 month since my husband, 30 meters, of 2 years and 9 months told me, 29F, that he had feelings for a new coworker. He is a long hours first responder, and this person was his new partner 3 months ago. I noticed him lingering at work a little later, meeting up with coworkers on days off, and texting more frequently than he would to anyone before D-Day, but he had never given me cause to be concerned. He stated they recognized their feelings the night he informed me he had feelings for his coworker, but he promised her he'd never act on it because he was married. This revelation tore me apart, so I asked him to remain in a different room that night. I overheard him chatting to this guy on the phone the next morning. I overheard him add, "I feel so horrible, she's such a kind lady," at the end of the chat. "Miss you," he said at the end. I approached him right away. He lied about telling all of his coworkers, "I miss you." I burst into tears, enraged and saddened that he had an emotional affair. When I requested him to show me their text exchanges, he denied it and insisted it wasn't what I thought. He says that he has been unhappy for a year and that he wants to improve our relationship. Despite his 3 horrific operations and his alcoholism, we maintained a steady marriage, which surprised me. I asked him to remove her from his life at that point. He refused to change shifts, block her, or do anything because she's a dear buddy I can't cut out of my life. That was enough to convince me to take a week off and visit my parents. He verified that he wanted a divorce while I was at my parents' house. When I got home, I tried to have a reasonable chat with him and urged him to respect me and not be with her while I was still there. He agreed and said he would stay with one of our close friends. He stayed at her place for a week, and it turned out. I got a Facebook message from AP's husband 7 days after he formally stopped things with me, informing me that my husband and AP are dating. When I confronted my husband 10 days after the marriage ended, he answered, "Yeah, she's my girlfriend," and added, "I'm just trying to be happy. You should strive to be happy." He refuses to acknowledge that he did anything wrong throughout the marriage to lead to a relationship just after we divorced or that he left me for her. He refuses to admit how embarrassing it is that he moved on so quickly. He has gaslighted me, so any advice from those who've had similar experiences would be greatly appreciated. Here is the greatest comments advice for this wonderful article that I gathered. Your experience is eerily identical to mine. Even when I learned about their secret baby, mine never admitted doing anything wrong. I understand how difficult it is, but you're better off without him. I hope you can move forward in peace with the help of others. Please accept my apologies, OP. Hire a qualified lawyer and have him serve you at your place of business. Tell him you spoke with her husband before and that this isn't the first time and that you wish him luck. To annoy him will show a large seed of distrust. Notify their place of employment. Is it true that taxpayers are paying them to have sex? Inform his manager and the HR department of your concern. Tell the truth to your friends, especially the ones you have in common. Don't shield him. People will soon figure out that he cheated. He will be dissatisfied. It's his loss if he abandons a wonderful friend who has stood by him through thick and thin for someone he has only worked for 3 months. Move on, file him right away, and don't bother with him again. Know what you're worth. You should know that his relationship will not last if it provides you any comfort. They burn brightly at first, but eventually, life takes over, and the flame goes out. I'm at a loss for words. The only thing I have to say is that he will never be happy again. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. Cheating is fairly frequent in their line of work. If she betrayed him, he'd be left with that adage for the rest of his life. She will cheat on him because a cheater is a cheater forever. They won't be partners if their relationship is out at work. That will put a lot of mental and emotional strain on their relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if he begs you to return as soon as possible. He's lost in thought and has no idea why he destroyed his marriage. You'll need a good attorney with a no-holds-barred attitude at this point to figure out what they want you to collect. Separate your finances and ensure that you are protected from any future liabilities he may attempt to create. In terms of the AP's husband, he might be planning a revenge affair, but you don't need that. Don't completely shut that door because he could be a valuable source of information. Is yours? It appears that most states are without fault. Because of the long shifts and dead time talking, I know this isn't unusual among first responders. Many people do not wander since they are weak people who will eventually cheat on one another. Despite everything you've done for your husband, he's a prat for keeping the house clean. I'm hoping you'll clean his clock. Best of luck to you. Another case of cheating. The ex-wife of a cheating husband wants her wedding band back. My 26-year-old wife had an affair with an old flame. She wasn't dissatisfied with our relationship. She believed that she would be happier with her AP, whom she had wished to be with years earlier, but circumstances prevented him from doing so because he was married with young children. She kept the engagement ring, the 25th anniversary ring I gave her during the affair, and all of the other jewelry I had given her throughout the years when she left me. While she was constantly cheating, she also saved 3 pricey Hermes scarves I got her for our 24th anniversary and her birthday. As I mentioned, she left the wedding band behind but retained everything else. She was still wearing the engagement ring, the 25th anniversary ring, and everything else I started when I saw her at Christmas with our adult children, 6 months after she left. She asked me 6 months later if I would send her the wedding band, to which I said, no. I was still enraged that not only did she have an affair, but she also took the other gifts while she was cheating. She still denies cheating on both anniversaries, even though I have proof in the form of images she unintentionally left on one of my USB drives. My reasoning for keeping the ring was that she had cheated on us and didn't deserve to retain it. Plus, while she was cheating, she accepted extremely beautiful gifts for our anniversaries and has made it apparent that she has no intention of returning them to our girls or me. I'm confident that if I give her the wedding band, she will not sell it. She'll put it in a drawer. Maybe she'll wear it, which is strange because she wore her anniversary ring even after leaving me and moving in with her AP. It's worth noting that the ring isn't particularly valuable. It's just a plain gold wedding ring, no stone in the engagement ring which she has. I'm not sure if I should return the ring now that it's been 2 years. I'm not going to use it. It is something that my children do not want. I realize it's not typical of me to let things go as I move on with my life. So the only reason I'm keeping it is to keep it away from her since I truly believe she doesn't deserve it as a memento of our many great years together. On the contrary, I don't care, so I'm starting to think I'm being petty. What are your opinions, and why? Ps. If I return the ring, I might as well give him both her and my wedding bands. She seemed to be more concerned than I was about having them. Since then, I've found a lovely new partner. Here is the greatest comments advice for this wonderful article that I gathered. I would gift wrap both rings and place them in a box for her. You don't need them, so tell her to enjoy them. Thank her for allowing you to find the wonderful person you have now, and you wish her the happiness she sought. I went back and read your last post. I know she's unhappy, but she won't accept it since she'd have to confess she screwed up. She wants the wedding band returned to wear when she marries the AP. I'd sell it since it conjures up unpleasant memories of her and the betrayal that led to your marriage's demise, and you need to get rid of it to heal. You don't need any more material crap that reminds you of her in your house. No. She must understand that she cannot have all she desires at some point. You can do anything with it. Sell it and do something pleasant for yourself or donate it to a food pantry with any money you earn. Anything. Anything but returning it to her, such as burying it in the woods or giving it to a homeless person. Her entitlement is perplexing, and she has been lavishly rewarded with enough riches to last her the rest of her life. You don't owe her any more compromises, no matter how insignificant. One thing she can take away from her marriage to you is that. I believe you should sell the ring for the gold it is worth and spend the money on something special for the kids. Make sure you take a lot of pictures and have a great time. Most importantly, it would be best to stop allowing that nefarious witch to live rent-free in your mind. Why? Because gazing backward or sideways at everything is unhealthy. However, you may make something good out of a bad situation and accomplish something wonderful for your family. If it doesn't have anything inscribed on it, you could gift both bands to a couple who can't afford wedding rings or sell them and use the proceeds to help themselves or your children. Your ex doesn't deserve the ring, and you aren't being petty. It's been a long time, 26 years. And I'm sure most of them were packed with happy recollections. I hope you treasure the positive memories in your heart and mind despite the cheating. I believe she wears all of those objects for their monetary value and because you gave them great meaning. Her unfaithful acts have no bearing on your meaning of yours. When people cheat, I believe they do not intend to harm others. Cheaters are no longer welcome. Inexcusable deeds have broken their principles and identities. She's only clinging to what she once had and now no longer has. Allow her to find solace in the material while you finally let go of everything. I'd pack both bands and give them to her as a present. A gift that signifies the end of everything and the continuation of your current partner's great connection. I'll let you go, OP, and wish you happiness. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Please tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Keep an eye out for more cheating